Is it the right time to buy CESC? What's the ownership structure of CESC? Should I buy, hold or sell? Are you also worried about these questions? Let's put these queries to rest. But, before we continue, don't forget to share, like and subscribe to our channel. And, to be the first to get notified about new videos, hit that red bell icon to make it gray. CESC Limited, an integrated electric utility company, engages in the generation, transmission, and distribution of electricity in India. It owns and operates 3 thermal power plants, including Bhuj, Southern, and Titagarh generating stations generating 1,125 megawatts of power. A thermal power project with a capacity of 600 megawatts in Haldia, West Bengal. 2 thermal power projects with a total of 640 megawatts in Chandrapur, Maharashtra, and Asansol, West Bengal. And transmission and distribution systems that comprise 474 kilometers circuit of transmission lines linking the company's generating and receiving stations with 105 distribution stations, 8,211 kilometers course of high tension lines, and 12,269 kilometers circuit of low tension lines. CESC is undervalued right now and trading at more than 50% below fair price. Their earnings grew by more than 10.4% over the last year. And their dividend yield of 5.9% is stable and higher than most of the other dividend payers in the Indian market. Future forecast for return on equity is 13.4%, which is on the lower side. Their earnings in the past have grown at 15.7%, and most of it is high quality earning. They do have a decent amount of exposure to institutional investor, which shows their credibility in the market. CESC has also joined hands with the local municipal corporation to set up charging stations for electric vehicles. As the Indian population adopts electric vehicles, the demand for charging stations will also increase. And with increased demand for charging will boost their profits in the coming years. If you look at the technicals, then you have low P ratio of less than 10 workings in their favor. Most of the analysts have increased the recommended target price over the last 3 months. Good quarterly growth in the recent results, growth in quarterly net profit with increasing profit margin year on year, increasing revenue every quarter for the past 2 quarters, annual net profits improving for last 2 years, book value per share improving for previous 2 years, company with 0 promoter pledge, high dividends, with rising dividend yields over the previous 5 years. It's not all smooth sailing. CESC has some warning flags too. But, before we find out what they are, don't you think this video deserves a like? If you like watching these videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified in future for new content. Now, let's find out what are those warning flags. Mutual funds decreased their shareholding last quarter, the decline in net profit with falling profit margin quarter over quarter, companies with increasing debt declining net cash flow, companies not able to generate net cash. Some mutual funds have decreased their shareholding, but some are doing the opposite, like Aditya Birla Sun Life AMC Limited, SBI Funds Management Private Limited. CESC debt-to-equity ratios have been increasing over the past 5 years, and operating cash flow doesn't cover their debt. And to make that yellow flag even higher is that their earnings before income tax doesn't cover the interest payments of the debt either. Based on the above warning signs, debt and declining net cash flow are the reason for any concern. But, it's primarily due to COVID-19 reducing the power demands across the nation. And, any impact due to the COVID-19 crisis is transitory, and CESC is well prepared to mitigate these risks at multiple levels. The electricity sector is growing globally, and its demand has been increasing twice the rate in the overall energy sector. With its expertise in power generation and distribution networks, CESC will reap the benefits of increased demand for electricity. Conclusively, we should keep CESC as a participant in our top 10 mid-cap stocks race. If you want to know what other mid-cap stocks made it to top 10, check the link above or the description box below. Or, visit our website edgewealth.management to check the latest top 10 stocks. Don't forget to like and share the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then click on the red subscribe button to make it gray. And while you are at it, click on the red bell icon to get notified when we post another video.